that they describe as radical and gnarly.
You just go and do it because it's fun.
I like going out and beating all the boys.
It's just you get to travel and, you know, you meet a lot of friends and it's just fun.
Bmx Bicycle Motocross. It started in the 70s, but the 80s have seen it grow more and more popular every year. Hundreds of thousands of kids participate in events each weekend all over the country and the world. As the sport grows more and more popular, variations of the racing competition are cropping up all over in the form of stunt riding. Teams like the NorCal Trick Team are performing stunts like ramp jumping and bunny hops. Tricks may be the up-and-coming thing in BMX, but where it all begins is on the racetrack. Serious racers begin by turning out at every possible race in order to position themselves in the district and the nation. Every race you win adds points to your score and raises your current ranking. So the more races you enter, the better chance you have to be among the top in the country, like 11-year-old Californian Jensen.
2 years ago, I was nationally #2 out of everybody in the country in a sanction, and that was good. And this year, I'm national #1 in the NBL, another sanction for my age group. And in district, I've been district #1 for about 3 years, and I'm going to get it again this year.
Jensen is well on his way to claiming that national #1 title in his age group. Attaining that title is taking Jensen all over the country and the world, offering him experiences he may never have had without BMX racing.
Flown to Europe, England, you know, I just meet a lot of people, and I stay at their houses and everything. Some are funny, you know, some are kind of dull, you know, something like that. But it's fun meeting all these people.
Jensen travels the circuit with his dad, Lance, and the financial support of his sponsor, Jag BMX. He wants to keep racing until he can turn pro at age 16 and actually earn money for what he loves to do most. Pro racers can earn a substantial living, like 17-year-old Brian Patterson.
This year I made about $35,000, but this is my first year. Next year I'll make about $65,000, $70,000.
So Jensen works at his technique, and his strategy is apparent right from the start.
Just concentrating on the gate to get out of the gate first. The person in front of you takes the inside of the turn. You don't want to follow him, you know, it's just like playing follow the leader. You're going to have to take the outside of the turn.
Today at Fremont BMX, Jensen took a first and a third, but his teammate, Greg Liggins, really stole the show. Greg, who also wants to turn pro, won both the open and the expert classes.
I took 2 firsts today, and, you know, you're working the bike. There's no motor, and it's all your energy. And on a motorcycle where you have a motor, and, you know, that's what your power is. But bicycle motocross, you have to train a lot to, you know, keep that energy up so you can win.
Jensen. Congratulations, Jason. 9 novice, first place. Shona Cadera.
Whether or not you win is unimportant compared to the friends you meet at the track and the skills you build up. And these skills can lead to variations on racing that are often showcased in the form of exhibitions.
Bob Gray.
Bill Manfroy. Hugo Gonzales.
Dan Murray.
John Manfroy.
Pete Reeves.
This is a NorCal Trick Team, breaking ground in some of the hottest new BMX stunts.
There's a moment where your body doesn't move. It's perfectly still. You're just floating in air. There's zero gravity. And it's just the best feeling you could possibly get.
Feels wild. Feels great.
just a really warm feeling out, you know, just out there and feel like you're number one.
Bob Gray, who formed this trick team, is going to attempt to jump the length of a Toyota truck with only the aid of a 3-foot ramp.
I was making my approach to the ramp, and I was a little weary. I was feeling that I should have backed off. I hit the ramp, and I was slowly going backwards. I pulled up a little bit too much, and the bike did what it wanted to, and it went out from under me. All these little kids come attacking me, and I've never had that happen to me before. And they're pushing me back and forth and sideways, and I felt like a soccer ball.
Congratulations to Bob for making the jump. We wish him and all the members of his team a successful future in creating and performing new BMX moves.